Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. Super Electric Breaker has just been announced. We also have a ton of new events that have also just been announced. Some Nintendo Switch 2 updates have also appeared. There's a lot of things to break down and get into today. If you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, I just wanted to go over this quickly for Pokemon Legends ZA as a slight possibility of when Pokemon Legends ZA will actually get released. We have Soul Silver out here tweeting out saying an interesting take to consider. So we originally had Kuro Blitz here saying if Legends ZA is an X and Y sequel, it could be the second sequel released in June. So obviously Black and White 2 were released in June many years ago. And so what they're saying here is if Legends ZA is in fact a sequel to Pokemon X and Y, because we don't know when it's set. It could be set in the past, it could be set in the future. If it is set in the future, then I guess there is a potential there that it could be a sequel to X and Y, and it could be the Pokemon Z that we obviously never got. So if Pokemon Legends ZA is any kind of sequel, it would be so poetic for them to release it around the same time as the last mainline sequel. I don't think that's going to be the case. I still think it's going to be set in the past, but again, it could be a cool little kind of, as I says, poetic sort of situation for them to release it in the same month as the last, I guess, quote-unquote sequel that we got many years ago. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly go over that as just something that could potentially happen. Moving on, we also have this mystery gift that is ending as well. This ends on the 30th of September, so you've not got many days left to get it. If you haven't claimed it already, we have Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi reminder, the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet distribution for Lico's Sprigatito is due to end next week, September the 30th at 2:59 UTC. So the code is just Lico with 906. Again, if you have already redeemed this, then you obviously don't have to pay attention to it, but you haven't got it yet. Like I say, if you just bought the game and you haven't got these mystery gifts, make sure to redeem them. A lot of them are going to be ending relatively soon. There are pages out there on the internet with all the mystery gifts that you can redeem right now, and this is just one of them that is obviously ending relatively soon. So make sure to claim that if you haven't already got it. Moving on, let's talk about Super Electric Breaker. It has just been announced. I know a lot of you guys do enjoy collecting the TCG, and this is a new Japanese set that has been revealed. So Cerebi update, the next Pokemon TCG set has been revealed for Japan, Super Electric Breaker. It releases on the 18th of October 2024, so not too long at all for this. We have a bit more information about this on Pokeguardian. So Hydreigon EX, Slacking EX, Tatsugiri EX, and Togekiss revealed from SV8 Super Electric Breaker. So we go to the website. So there's a 7th Pokemon card game set of 2024 for Japan called SV8 Scarlet and Violet Expansion Pack Super Electric Breaker was revealed during the Champions League 2025 Tokyo livestream. This set is scheduled to release on the 18th of October 2024. So this set will introduce Pikachu EX as a Stellar type EX Pokemon. Additionally, new cards featuring Terrapagos and the Magnezone line will be included. The set will also debut a new Ace Spec card called Miraculous Intercom, 2 new stadium cards, Exciting Stadium and Gravity Mountain, a new Technical Machine Fluorite tool card, and lastly a new supporter card named Serrano from the Indigo Disc from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So these are some of the cards here. So this is obviously the Pikachu one. It actually looks really nice. I don't really collect the Japanese cards, but I know a lot of you guys do, and yeah, this is definitely one that you might want to get your hands on. It looks really nice. So obviously you can get like the box and everything like that. This is some more cards as well here. So this one's really nice. Some really cool Pikachu artwork here. This is another one of the cards. This is a Terrapagos TCG card, and then these are obviously like the stadium cards and stuff that obviously we've just spoken about. This is the mountain here. This is the TM card, and then we also have the Serrano card here. We have Hydreigon EX as well, also looking really nice. We also have Zweilous here. We've got Dino here. There's a Togekiss card as well. There's also Tatsugiri EX, which is right here. And then also we've got Slacking here as well. I don't know why it's not letting me click on the Tatsugiri card, but there's the Slacking card, and then yada. Jasmine card as well. And then obviously Milotic EX, few other things. Also Tapu Koko, like why is that there? You know, Tapu Koko is not in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. A lot of people think it's going to be in Legends ZA. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, that's that. Moving on, we have a lot of other events that have also been revealed. So this is for Pokemon Sleep. Well, this isn't really an event, but this is some big information. So Cerebi update. So starting today, you can now connect smartwatches to Pokemon Sleep in order to send your sleep data. So this is obviously really big. Very useful kind of addition to the mobile mobile game. I feel like they definitely should have had this at the start of the launch of this game, but this is definitely a big old green light, a big thumbs up for this sort of kind of feature being enabled. We have this new event as well for Pokemon Sleep. So Cerebi update, a new event has been announced for Pokemon Sleep to celebrate the debut for the Old Gold Power Plant. So this runs from the 7th of October 2024 through to October the 21st, 2024. So this introduces Grubbin, Shinx, and Aron into the game. I don't know if they were already available, but either way, these are going to be kind of like the main Pokemon you'll be able to get during that event. So that's for Pokemon Sleep. Moving on, we also have this for Pokemon Cafe Mix. So it's a new event that's been announced. So Mousehold's Happy Family adds Mousehold into the game. It runs from the 27th of September 2024, so a couple days now, and you will be able to get Mousehold in Cafe Mix. And then also, as well as that, Pokemon Go has been dropping the October content update. So obviously we know that Pokemon Go is going to be very heavily downloaded as soon as Shiny Zacian's available, and of course when Shiny Zamazenta is available as well, because that is the only legitimate way to get them as of right now. The only other way was to get them through an event, and this is the October kind of update. So let's take a look at Pokemon Go and what they've tweeted out. So featured Pokemon, obviously Dynamax Grookey, Dynamax Sobble, Dynamax Scorbunny, and Shiny Zamazenta. As well as that, we have max battles, so scout out power spots throughout the world of Pokemon Go. So obviously Phalanx also is going to be a Dynamax Pokemon. There's also a question mark Pokemon down here as well, so we don't know what that Dynamax Pokemon is going to be. In 5-star raids, we have Shiny Zamazenta from the 4th of October to the 14th of October. Giratina's Origin form from the 14th of October to the 28th of October. And then we have Darkrai from the 28th of October to the 4th of November. Obviously for like Halloween-themed kind of bosses. Obviously they all can be shiny as well. And then moving on, we also have new Mega Raids. So Mega Blaziken is going to be from the 4th to the 14th of October. I think one of the best, if not the best, fire-type attacker in the game. I know that they've changed a lot of the raid stuff, so I don't know if it still is the best, but I think it does outclass Mega Charizard Y slightly. We have Mega Sableye from the 14th of October to the 28th of October. And then we have Mega Banette from the 28th of October to the 4th of November. Shadow Entei also appears in Shadow Raids. There's also raid hours as well. So Zacian, Shiny Zacian on the 2nd of October. Zamazenta on the 9th of October, Giratina Origin Form on the 16th of October, and then also on the 23rd of October, and then also on the 30th of October for Darkrai. And that's kind of all of that. And we also have some new events as well that have kind of been teased. So Galarian Expedition, obviously on the 4th of October, which is Shiny Zamazenta. Community Day on the 5th. Mega Raid Day on the 12th. We don't know what that raid is going to be, but hopefully it's something relatively decent. Magnetic Study from the 15th to the 17th. Research Day on the 19th. Halloween 2024 Part 1 on the 22nd to the 28th. October the 26th to the 27th as question marks, and then Halloween Part 2 from the 28th of October to the 3rd of November, and then also question marks from the 31st of October to the 3rd of November. And as well as that, we have some new Spotlight hours as well. So Pidove is on the 1st of October, Galarian Slowpoke on the 8th of October, Shroomish on the 15th of October, Ghastly on the 22nd of October, Duskull on the 22nd of October, and Litwick on the 22nd of October as well. So we're getting 3 different Pokemon there. And then 29th of October is also some question marks as well. So that could be like a new Galarian Pokemon or something like that. But either way, that's all of the kind of Pokemon Go events, stuff like that. We're going to finish things off today with a new Nintendo Switch 2 update or rumor, whatever. We have Go Nintendo tweet here, tweeting out saying, rumor, the Switch successor to offer better battery life than the Switch, which I guess is kind of self-explanatory anyway. You kind of expect that to be the case. You don't really think it'd have the same battery. I mean, the Switch battery is semi-okay. Obviously, I've had mine for, 8 years now or whatever. And it's still holding all right. It's still not too bad, but I guess I never really play it in handheld anyway. But either way, let's take a look at this kind of article here. So this was tweeted out or posted on the 23rd of September. So it says, rumor, the Switch successor to offer better battery life than the Nintendo Switch, and it said juiced up. So Switch successor rumors have been flying around like wild in the last couple of weeks, and it seems like some of them have quite a good shot at being true. So that's obviously referencing all of the kind of leaked images, which I think we now kind of can extensively say are all true, especially the actual kind of hardware of the Switch, the Joy-Cons and stuff like that. The 3D modeling is just what the leakers think it's going to look like, but the actual kind of Switch Joy-Cons, like that's all legit. So again, hopefully we get some announcement relatively soon. Again, I don't think it's going to be this week because it's Tokyo Game Show. We had the PS State of Play last night, and as well as that, we have Legend of Zelda coming out this week as well. So I don't think they'll drop anything this week. Next week, though, I think is very, very likely. It is going to be the start of October when all the leakers have said that it could get revealed. So the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, or the 4th, it could easily get revealed. If it's not that week, then I think it's definitely got to be the week after, because the leakers have said early October, and with all the leaks and stuff flying around, I feel like they'll just want to get this console announced. So it says, while we ponder the recent wave of leaks, yet another piece of supposed inside information has popped up, and this one pertains to battery life. So according to Moore's Law is Dead, AMD was looking to work with Nintendo on the Nintendo Switch successor, but things didn't pan out, paving the way for Nvidia. So it seems one of the sticking points was chip performance, as AMD wanted to push chip performance up to 15 watts, but Nintendo wanted to keep things at 5 watts in order to stay clear of a heavier, more pricey battery. So from there, it appears that Nintendo and Nvidia teamed up on the Nintendo Switch's successor, as Nvidia could provide a chip that matched AMD's power, but it was much more efficient while also being cheaper. So this leads to a battery that should provide around 20 Wh, slightly higher than the Switch. The good news is that the Switch's successor will consume considerably less power in handheld mode, leading to better battery life overall. So obviously in docked it'll be fine because you'll probably be charging it anyway, but yeah, in handheld it looks like it's going to have a much better battery life, just because it's going to have much better, I guess, hardware in there, which isn't going to need, you know, as much power, which is weird because it's obviously better hardware, but it's going to need less power. But that's just how good the technology is going to be in this Nintendo Switch 2. But either way, I think this is just a bit of a given anyway. It is obviously a rumor at the end of the day, but at the same time, like, this is the kind of evidence supporting why it is going to have better battery life. But I feel like you'd expect that anyway. Like, you're not going to buy a new console and it's going to have worse battery life or the same battery life, especially with the better software and the hardware that this is going to have. It's just a given that it's going to have better hardware. So water is wet. This is very, very obvious that it's going to happen. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of everything that I wanted to really touch upon today. I mean, the Legends EA thing is, like I say, I'm not completely backing this at all. I don't think this is going to have anything to do with it. I don't think it's going to be a sequel to X and Y. I think with a Legends game, you can reference a legend in the future, but for the most part, when you talk about legends or something being legendary, it is usually referenced as something in the past. We've already got Legends Arceus, which was set in the past, so I think they're just going to kind of keep on with that. As soon as we see the next trailer, you know, the gameplay or whatever, it's going to be very, very obvious where it's going to be set. You're going to be able to tell if the buildings look very modern or futuristic, or they look quite far in the past. So, yeah, I personally think it's going to be in the past. I mean, in a perfect world, it's in the past, the future, and the present, and you'll be able to go to all the different locations. And obviously, Pokemon that appear in a certain spot in the past might be a different Pokemon in the future. It would allow more Pokemon in the game and stuff like that, which is what people want. But yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to have anything to do with it being a sequel. But it would be very poetic if they did kind of do it like this. But either way, hopefully we get the release date, you know, when the next trailer drops. I don't think it's going to, but I mean, I guess it depends when the trailer drops. Like, I think we'll get a trailer this year, and then obviously in the February presents, I think that's when they're going to drop the release date. I think they're going to say, they might give like a little bit of a hint. They might be like spring 2025 or summer 2025, because as of right now, it's just releasing 2025 simultaneously. So that's kind of all we've got to go off, but obviously we'd like to think that in the next trailer, we will get some sort of release date. But either way, that's the Legends EA stuff. And then, yeah, make sure to redeem this mystery gift. And then obviously, if you're a fan of the Japanese TCG, then obviously take a look at this. Take a look at this set, because it might be something that you want to get. And then also, if you do play Pokemon Sleep, you can also do this and this and this. So that's Pokemon Go updates as well. Like I say, make sure to download Pokemon Go now if you are trying to get Shiny Zacian and Zamazenta. Raids are a little bit all over the place right now, so it's going to be very difficult to do it in person unless there's like a massive group of you. You'll have to have like remote raid passes and stuff, and then you'll be able to do it. There will probably be like a there'll probably be like posts and stuff with like the best counters and stuff, because I assume that a lot of people that don't usually play Go are going to be playing it now for this event. So yeah, make sure to kind of just start playing it now, stock up on loads of stuff, so just that you're ready for it and everything like that. Like, there's Master Ball research and stuff as well that's always going to be very, very useful. Obviously, if you do find a Shiny Zacian or Zamazenta, it is a 100% catch rate, which is the good thing about the shinies in this game. In raids, you just throw the Pokeball and then you'll catch it instantly. You don't have to worry about you know it potentially fleeing or anything like that. So yeah, that's going to be everything for today's video, and then also your thoughts on the Switch's successor, better battery life, which again is a given regardless. But that's everything from me. If you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. And yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.